In dealing with debt, inflation is not just hitting prices we pay at the store, it's also having an effect on credit card rewards. We have Ted Rossman standing by. He's a senior credit analyst at Bankrate. Hello to you, Ted.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Let's start with, what do people need to know about inflation?
It's really the cumulative effect that's most important. It's not that prices have run away from us within the past few months or even the past year, but rather it's when we zoom out that we see the full effect. If we go back to the start of 2021, we see that prices have risen an average of about 25%. And wages haven't kept pace for many people. And that's really what's most significant. The biggest inflation complaint that I hear from everyday people is, when are prices going back to the way they were from before the pandemic? Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Even a lower inflation rate, which the Fed has targeted and has largely achieved, that means prices are still growing. They're just growing more slowly. That's the biggest frustration for people. Everything costs a lot more than it did a few years ago, and there's really no turning back.
What is the inflation effect on credit cards?
Inflation is hitting credit card rewards as well. We see this in a few fashions. One is that airlines and hotels are requiring more points or miles to get that free flight or that free hotel stay. They've largely tied these programs in with cost now. So it's not that flat award chart that you used to be able to find a sweet spot. Now it's more, if the flight or hotel costs more, you're going to have to pay more points or miles. And that's been a consumer unfriendly change. We also see it with things like spending caps. I have a credit card that gives me 6% back at the grocery store. That's capped at $6,000 in grocery spending every year. And that cap hasn't changed in more than a decade. That's another clear-cut example of how inflation is impacting credit card rewards. If that cap had been adjusted for inflation, it would be more like $8,500 now. But it's only $6,000, so your rewards are not stretching as far. There have been a lot of devaluations in the reward space, basically requiring more points or miles for the same freebie. These programs are still valuable, but you have to hunt a little further for the deals. I would also underscore the point that you need to earn and burn rewards. Don't just hoard them. You want to use these strategically as well.
We thank you for your time today.
No problem. Thank you.